The biggest reason you're not the type of person who can confidently talk to their crush or light up a room isn't because of your money or your personality or your looks. It's because you lack practice. And that's because how confident and social you are isn't something you're born with. They're skills, and you can gradually grow and improve them. And I know because I used to be the opposite. Take a look at this video from about 5 years ago and tell me if you notice any differences.
So I decided that maybe now was the time to experiment, try a few things, and see what I could learn from it.
I have a lot less energy, I'm a lot less engaging, I can't speak as well, but I am the same exact person. And the only difference is that now I have more practice. I've put myself in more situations that made me feel uncomfortable, going up and talking to strangers, or trying to present in front of crowds, or the countless times I've done it to camera. And those experiences, although uncomfortable, have all made me better. And that's a core truth about life. To get better at anything, you need to push your comfort zone. But you don't have to do something severe like going up and talking to a stranger or hopping in front of a crowd, and it certainly doesn't have to take you 5 years. So this is a process that I've learned to quickly make you more social and push that comfort zone while still making it feel doable. So basically what you want to do is think of the future version of yourself, the type of person who has the social skills that you want, and think of the actual actions that you want to know how to take. Is it you want to learn how to talk to strangers, to storytell, to be funnier? Really think of what it is you actually want to be able to do. And then think about moments when you've tried to do that thing. What about it made you the most nervous? So if you want to talk to strangers, is it that you feel uncomfortable making eye contact, with actually walking up, with holding a conversation? Whichever it is, try to pinpoint one thing, and that is the thing we're going to practice on. And next, what we're going to do is take tiny steps towards that goal. So if it's approaching people, what you're going to practice is as soon as you feel the urge to talk to somebody, you just practice walking in their direction. When that starts feeling a little bit more comfortable, you add something else on and you say hi to that person, or you leave them a compliment, until you're eventually walking up and talking and having full conversations. But each of those steps you need to do, and do it continuously until you feel more comfortable with it. And that is the secret. And by the way, you can get better a lot quicker than you might think. Experts say that it takes about 20 hours of focused practice in order to get competent at a skill. That's 20 hours of active practice, actually going out and interacting with people, not watching YouTube videos or thinking about doing it, actually doing it. There's a quote I love, and it goes, "You can't learn to swim by reading about water." But yeah, it takes 20 hours. And you might think that is a long time, but when you think about it, it's actually not. If you were to check your screen time for the past week, I'm pretty sure it will be somewhere around that number, just in the time you spent watching YouTube and Netflix and Instagram. So you have the time in your day, you just need to allocate it towards actually practicing. And it doesn't have to be all at once. Even if you just dedicated 15 minutes every single day, you would get better and competent in less than 3 months. That is 3 months of time between who you are right now and the confident and charismatic person who you can become. And I know from experience that that can entirely change your life. The type of people you could meet, the type of experiences you can have, all by just changing one thing, just committing 15 minutes a day. And by the way, that's what I'm doing right now. That is the reason I am out here walking in a public park, because I am trying to get better at being weird or awkward or standing out in public. And one of the ways I figured I could do that is to let's just record a video outside where people can see me, where people can judge me. And although it feels weird, that is a really good thing, because it means whenever I go into another situation where I feel those feelings, I could call back to the moment where I did this and I was successful. I made it work. That is how you truly build confidence. And yes, the journey is going to be uncomfortable, and you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to feel stuck, and sometimes you're going to feel like a failure. But it's when you push past those feelings and those failures, that is when you establish real and true confidence and are able to show up as your authentic self in any social setting. You shouldn't be running from that discomfort. You should be going after it. If you want to become extraordinary, if you want to become above average, you need to do things that people who are ordinary do not do. And in this case, it's social skills. It comes down to practice. So now that you know that, you should start doing it today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Get started today. Figure out what that tiny, uncomfortable step is for you and do it. Confront that discomfort. And in doing it, you will become the social and charismatic person that you deserve to be. So as you can probably tell, I love the idea of helping people develop their social skills and learning to connect with people. And hopefully at the end of this video, you think I'm decent at it. I'm actually creating an online community where people can learn and get that active practice that they need to get better. It's a place where you could meet like-minded people, make friends, and even get advice directly from me on whatever situation you're having. So if that sounds interesting to you, click the link in the description to get onto the waitlist. And the first 50 people who are on the waitlist will get lifetime access to the community completely for free. I hope this video taught you something and it inspired you to get more practice and to be a more social and charismatic version of yourself. But above all else, as always, I hope that you keep connecting. Take care and good luck.